When someone has passed as a result of unexpected, unexplained or violent circumstances, they are referred to the Coroners Court. This can happen when someone's passing is because of an accident or it is not clear how or why they have passed.
If your loved one needs to come into the care of the coroner, they will be taken to a forensic medicine place called a mortuary. There are 3 mortuaries in New South Wales, located at Lincoln, Newcastle and Wollongong. A social worker will be in contact to explain the coronal process, ask you about your views, and yarn more about ways you and mob can be supported during this time. It is important to share any important information that you can and ask questions you need to. Don't be shamed. It is the social worker's role to keep you updated at important points during the time your person is in the care of the coroner. Social workers can also help you arrange to come in to see and spend some family time with your person. This is called a viewing.
The law says it is the coroner's job to investigate the passings reported to them and tick 5 boxes. They need to know the identity of the person who has passed, the location and date of the passing, the medical cause of your loved one's passing, and the circumstances of how this sadly happened.
The coroner may ask for extra medical testing to help them get answers. This is called a post-mortem examination or autopsy. A specialist doctor does this testing and they are called a forensic pathologist. If this testing is needed, a social worker will contact you to explain why the coroner has asked for this to happen. You have the right to object to this testing.
As soon as the medical testing is finished, your loved one can be transported to the funeral home you have chosen for sorry business to continue. The forensic pathologist will write a detailed medical report for the coroner about their results and send this to the court. It's important to know that this can sometimes take a few months, or even a year. You can speak with the social worker about how long the report might take for your person.
It's important to know that there is law that says who is your person's senior next of kin. If you are the senior next of kin, you can ask for someone else to be the main contact person if you want to. Who is senior next of kin, or in effect things like the person's will, is more for the court to know who to contact.
When a person's passing has happened, while they are in custody, a coroner needs to hold an inquest to find out why the person passed, and if anything could have been done to prevent that person from passing while in custody. An inquest is for fact-finding, where families and loved ones come to court, as well as the people responsible for the person's care at the time that they passed.
Sometimes it can be a long time between when a person passes and when an inquest can start. It can take months, and for some people, even up to a few years. This is because information about the person who has passed needs to be gathered, as well as all the information about what happened in the lead up to the person's passing. You will be told about the date of the inquest well before it's due to take place. Where possible, every effort will be made to hold your person's inquest on country.
The coroner is in charge of the investigation but may have other people helping them, such as a legal team called counsel assisting, or also an officer in charge of the coronal investigation from police. They prepare what is called a brief of evidence for the coroner, which will also include the forensic pathologist's report. Sometimes other reports are needed too, depending on where the person passed. These reports might come from the Corrective Services, Justice Health, Police, or the Department of Communities and Justice, depending where the person was when they passed. It's not unusual for coroners to also ask for expert reports from psychiatrists, psychologists, and other specialised professionals who might be able to help the coroner understand the circumstances that led to a person's passing. In some cases, the coroner may ask for an expert cultural report to better understand mobs' unique needs and experiences too.
Once the coroner has all the information they need, they're able to hold the inquest. This information is then shared with the family and friends of the person who has passed, as well as the people and agencies who are responsible for the care of the person. After all the information has been shared, coroners write a report called the Coronial findings that sets out the information about the person's passing.
Coroners can also make recommendations, especially when there are missed opportunities that might have prevented the person from passing when they did. This is a really important part of what coroners do. Coronial recommendations are suggestions that coroners make to try to prevent people from passing in similar circumstances. These recommendations can help to save the lives of others.
It can take a long time to find out how, and sometimes why, a person has passed. There are people at the Coroners Court to support you. In New South Wales, there are what's called Aboriginal Coronial Information and Support Program officers, or Aboriginal CISP officers. Aboriginal CISP officers are mob. They're there to support you and your family from the time you found out that your loved one has passed, all the way through to the end of the inquest, if one is needed. They can also help to make sure that you are able to get to the Coroner's Court if and when you need to, and can help to guide you through the process. The Aboriginal CISP officers can also put you in touch with other supports, including helping to get your person back to country.
It can be a really sad, scary, and overwhelming time when someone you love and care about passes and comes into the care of the coroner. But it is not something that you have to go through alone.